reach out my hand to you. I have faith in all you do. I reach out my hand to you. I have faith in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there. Oh, yeah. Just let me fill your heart with joy and laughter. Togetherness, it's all I'm after. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you crystal clear.
Who did I mute again?
You muted me and I'm here now. Thank you.
It's just you?
Yeah.
I think Kim, but I think she logged out.
Oh, right. Oh, she'll be back later. She had to go to school, I think, so. So, we're live on this 10-year anniversary. I'm here with... let me see who's in the chat. And you're all welcome to join the chat, by the way. You can find the Discord link in the description on top. It's a sort of an open mic stream, so if you have... it's not really a live stream about the accusations or whatever. I think we should stay away from that for today. And I'd like to hear your stories tonight about what makes you a fan and why are you a fan, how long have you been a fan for, and stuff like that. And so feel free to join the Discord chat and join the voice channel to share your story. I'm here with Cassandra. And Cassandra is from...
Hi, everyone.
From the United States. Julia's from Poland. MJJ Forever, United States too, right?
No, British Canada.
Oh, British Canada. What is British?
British Columbia, Canada.
Oh, where is that?
It's the west coast of Canada. You heard Vancouver?
Oh, that's gorgeous there.
Yeah, I live right on the border of Washington and British Columbia.
Oh, a lot of rain there, isn't there?
It's not as bad as people say.
No?
We don't get any in the summer. We go for like 3 months without rain right now.
Oh.
It's not.
That's longer than we've been without rain, and we're like rain country.
Yeah, it used to rain a lot here, but things have changed in the last 20 years. We just get average rain now.
No, a little bit of rain is not bad. We have
No.
Soren Baggins online. You probably have seen Soren in the chat a lot. Weren't you from Newcastle? Soren?
I'm from the north.
You're cutting out a little bit. Here I was praising your iPhone and now it's failing on you.
Oh. My first time and it's a failure.
Yeah,
can you hear me now?
much better. Much better. Where were
Yeah,
you
just
from?
turn the volume up.
Was it Newcastle?
I'm from the north. Yes, that's right.
I've been to Newcastle. I loved it.
It's a really good city.
It is. And Titch is here.
Yep.
Yep. And
Yep.
I see Vicky, and Vicky's from Greece, but I'm not sure if Vicky, are you gonna talk? Okay, Vicky muted herself. Okay, well, Vicky, let me know if Vicky's typing. No mic. Okay, sorry. I am gonna boot you out. I'm not mad at you, but now I have a shorter list. Okay, so who wants to join? Who is in chat that wants to join? I see you start sharing your stories. I'm a fan since 1978. fan since I was 5. Come talk here. Paris here. Oh, I love French accents. Come join the chat. Anyway, Cassandra, how long have you been a fan for? Why are you a fan?
Well, I've been a fan since I was 2. And mainly I grew up around Michael's music.
Can I ask how old you are?
I'll be 25 this.
Okay, so you're a Dangerous era baby then.
Yeah.
God, I feel old.
I'm the old
You're-
one here, probably.
You're as young as you feel.
Oh.
It's okay.
Absolutely true, absolutely true.
You're a baby, Susan.
What does this day mean to you?
It's like we're living a bad nightmare ever since 2009.
So is it that you're looking up to this day to?
It's more or less. I don't know how to. I avoid more or less.
You what? Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Oh, sorry. More or less, like the 25th is a day I really try to avoid. It's like more or less I used to black it out on all calendars.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing you tape up the 25th of June then, so you just don't have to look at it.
Yeah.
What about you, Sauron? How old
well,
are you? What kind of baby are you?
I'm 33, so 1986, so I'm from the bad era.
You're a bad baby.
Yeah.
I still feel old.
But don't. Cassandra's right. You're only as old as you feel.
You're not even that old, Susan. What are you talking about?
Well, apparently, compared to MJJ Forever, how old are you?
I am 56.
Okay, you win.
Yeah, I win.
Okay.
But I feel 20.
Oh. Now I win again. I don't feel 20 anymore. I wouldn't want to be 20 anymore.
Well, no, me either, actually.
And Julia, how was it in Poland today with the Michael Jackson? Was he being honored? Was he on the radio a lot? That goes for all of you guys, by the way. I heard him like 2 times on the radio today, which was kind of odd because usually it's a lot.
Yeah. Right now, I'm like, I don't really listen to radio very much, so I can't really say. I heard him once. So on the radio when I was listening to it. So I don't know, but we don't honor NJ much in Poland. Like, people don't. I feel like they don't really care.
But is that a Polish thing?
much.
Like they're not that type of people, or is that more like we don't really give much about Michael Jackson or Michael Jackson's music, or do they think overall that those accusations were true, or do you have a reason?
I think some people think about it and they have their own opinions, but I don't know if they search as much as I did about it. And I saw some tweets today, some Polish tweets about MJ, and these people really cared. Like they really they wrote that they are so thankful for the music and his art and his personality and everything he did. But I think I saw a few of these tweets, so not very much.
No, it was less here too, less than it usually is. I don't know, how is that in the US, Cassandra? Because the US is usually not very kind.
Yeah, let's just call it bullshit. BS
Yeah.
mongering.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
there's been some videos that were trending on YouTube that were saying complicated legacy. I honestly haven't listened to the radio today, so I can't really say one way or the other about his music.
That's like a narrative because I heard the exact same thing. Well, the little translation in Dutch then, but that's exactly what they said here.
And there was more or less the articles that were bashing him, which is to be expected. I mean, they've done the same exact thing over and over again here every time the anniversary comes up.
Every year,
So that's
huh?
no coincidence. Every year on the dot.
I think that the way that media runs has changed, though. Like I know you say about radio and the TV and stuff like that, but people are streaming nowadays. They're not listening to the radio in the same way, and that's coming from someone who has a radio show. Like I can tell you, it's not done the same. And I think as well, because the media narrative currently is to bash him for profit in their eyes. Stupid, but we'll let it go. They have been covering it a little bit on the news in America, a few clips that I've seen, but I think it's just all being done online now. It's being done on Twitter. It's being done on YouTube. Like Lavelle Smith Jr. released his documentary today, which I'm going to watch actually after this, and that's on Facebook. We've got this live that's on YouTube. It's all done online now, so I think just the format has changed.
But does anyone have the feeling that it's sort of dying down? Because honestly, I expected something bigger on the 10th anniversary. I mean, all respect for the estate, but the hashtag honor MJ. I mean, if that is the only thing they did, I mean, I expected more on a 10-year anniversary for the fans.
Yeah, so did I.
Me too.
I really think the estate is really letting them down big time. I'm sorry, but I really think they are.
Going on in other countries about it.
I think the fans as well are out.
But yeah, because
Sorry, someone was talking and I didn't want to cut them off.
Yeah, I think there's a small delay. So sorry, Sauron, go ahead.
Yes. Oh no, it's fine. Because I'm literally always going to Google News to, check out the latest news and things like that about Michael, and literally, you wouldn't say anything like we should be celebrating his legacy. It's like, his music. His music was incredible, but there's like a dark cloud over it now, and I'm just sick of seeing it, to be honest. But
Yeah.
Balana just said in the chat, Russian TV did something that was good, I have heard. I speak 4 languages, so there was a big event by US Embassy about MJ2 and a lot of online praise. So there you go. I think, to be honest, the biggest bashing that's done about him is in the English-speaking, whether that be America or the UK. But that's my personal opinion, but people are free to disagree with me.
I agree.
Completely agree.
So, Julie, the documentary Chase the Truth. No, I saw a thing on Chase the Truth, which is the Matt for Des one. That documentary Chase the Truth hasn't been released yet. Apparently it's due for release on the 13th of August 2019, so next month. I saw it on Twitter today that it's going to be released next month by the looks of it, for anyone who's wondering.
I was literally going to ask that because I've been waiting to see that documentary, but I can't see the chat, so whoever asked that in the chat, thanks.
The person who asked that was Julie C. So thanks for that question, Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
It was meant to be released in June. I don't know why it's been delayed to August. Maybe there's some production issue or something.
It hasn't been released at all yet?
As far as I'm aware, no.
Oh, that is weird. Hey, Electra.
It was meant to be. I don't know why it's been delayed to August. Maybe there's.
Electra, you have to turn your volume down of your YouTube.
As far as I'm aware, no.
Because we can hear ourselves from like a minute ago.
It's time travel.
Okay. Is there a train station back there?
Teleporters.
Oh my god.
Train station.
Your voice is awesome. I can see making movies with your voice. Don't you guys think Sauron really sounds awesome? I love the accent.
Oh, thank you.
Really?
Well, she weren't talking to me, Sauron. She hears my voice for several hours a day.
Oh, so hey, Titch. What about your fandom? What kind of fan are you?
You're a wind-up.
Because people hear you on the lives, but I don't think we ever discussed what kind of fan you are.
Well, we have in private. It was from a kid, really, but I'm quite lazy as a human being in terms of how I'm a fan of someone. Like, I'll listen to their music, but I'm not. I want to clarify this to everyone. I'm not digging at anyone at all, ever. I've spent, you know what, in the last 3 months of my life, I've dedicated more hours to this man than I've dedicated to my husband. But I don't go and like go places I know they are. I didn't wait till this is it. You know, I couldn't afford them, and you know, I'm not one of those fan people who makes the effort. I'm not very good at that, so I just appreciate the music. Although, a funny story for you, Suza, that you're going to take the mick out of me forever, no doubt, but I'm going to do it because we're meant to be honouring and stuff. When I was 4, my mother reminded me of this yesterday. Cheers, Mum. I used to, in the local club that we used to go to, because I used to go to a Catholic club. Well, we went to a Catholic club. And apparently, Earth Song was my jam. Every time I walked in, they played it, and I went into the middle of the dance floor, and I played the heck out of that. I don't remember doing it. But apparently, it was legendary.
Is that on video film? Did someone tape it?
It probably is,
but
she's probably not going to give you it, Suza.
Absolutely not.
Sorry, what did you say, Sauron?
I was going to say, the video probably exists. It's just you're not going to be getting your hands on it.
Oh, we'll see.
We might have to YouTube it now.
It's not on YouTube. Have a laugh. This was back in the 90s.
That doesn't matter. There's stuff from the 90s. I just played a video from the 90s.
Let's put it this way. Any incriminating videos my parents have of me throughout my life, they are no longer in possession of because I have them, and for a valid reason.
Oh, that's smart.
Ooh,
yeah.
Very shrewd. Very shrewd.
Well, when they want to sell their house and store stuff in my loft, that's what you get. I steal the stuff.
Did any of you see him live?
No.
Unfortunately not. He died when I was 8. So.
Oh my god, you're making me feel like an old person.
Oh.
So how did you become a fan then, Julia? Because that for me that's I'm kind of like Titch. I am a lazy. I'm not even a fan per se, but how do you become a fan when you're that young? I mean, he wasn't really in the spoplight for a long time before that, so.
She's 18.
Yes, I'm 18. I'm a fan for not quite long, so you know I'm not that educated. But I had to like find out all this information by myself, and my parents never really had interest in music, this big interest in music. And my dad always recorded these music videos, all these amazing artists like Freddie Mercury or NJ or Prince. And when I was little, I used to watch them a little bit, but I was never that interested. I was never that fascinated by it as I am right now.
So how did you become so fascinated after?
You know why? Because of Leaving Neverland. Actually, because of Leaving Neverland, I got more interested in it. My mom told me about it. I saw a video about it on YouTube, and I became a little bit suspicious. Like I was like, it cannot be true. Like something was wrong, and I had to find out what was wrong. And then I was watching all these videos on YouTube on, and these interviews and everything, and I started to have reflections about it, and I think I'm at age that something changed, and I came to this by myself, that he's innocent, and this is all just bullshit, and yeah. I'm really young, but I had a lot of reflections, and everything that he was saying, the speeches, the way he behaved and everything, it was really amazing for me, and I learned a lot from what he said and what he was trying to create, and he was trying to encourage people to get out from this bubble. This it's hard for me to say.
Well, it's
really,
interesting. I think that
it would
that you're that young. I mean, when he died, you were 8 years old. I mean, you're not even.
Yeah.
Well, you're an invincible baby then, right?
I
mean, you guys can vote now, invincible babies.
We've got the bad baby.
I was in Bulgaria then on holidays, and there was this MTV channel, and I remember that my parents were surprised when they found out that MJ is dead, and they were like, "Oh my god," And I didn't even know who he was back then. I knew that something happened, someone died, and I was like, okay, well, I was a kid, so I had no idea what actually happened.
But did you
really
realize?
in the media.
Did you realize how big he was at that age?
No, but I knew that he was an important person because it was really loud in the media in Poland. I remember that was in my grandma's, and that was on the TV, that this funeral, this people, and I was watching it. I remember I was 8 and I was watching it with my grandma, and my grandma told me that Michael Jackson died, and I was like, okay, 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 I don't know who it was, but okay. So I didn't understand that back then. So
well, that makes it even more interesting that you would believe that there was something off when you saw Leaving Neverland, because I mean I grew up with his music and him on TV, and I mean I am an off the wall baby, so my whole life.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
He has been don't be jealous, girl. You're 18. Don't be jealous. But he's always been around, so I have seen him for years and years and years and years, and honestly, before I looked into it, I really didn't care that much. I have to say, it wasn't until I really started looking into it that I saw, hey, there's something wrong with this. Not that I thought that he was a pedophile or whatever. It just wasn't of interest for me because I wasn't a fan.
But he was really open to people, and that was something. He was meeting with people, talking to them, and for me that was really amazing that he had time for all of this, and people were doing such awful things and saying all of this. It's all in the internet, and I was watching it, and I couldn't believe my own eyes and my ears that people could talk such things about him, and. It just really made me angry because I couldn't do anything about it because I wasn't even born yet. So,
right. That's interesting. So that is the impact that he makes on young people still. Because I mean, you haven't seen him perform at all. I mean, even Sauron and I were the old except for MJJ Forever, who is what era are you, Jackson 5? But even Sauron and I were too young, honestly, to see him because 1997 was his last tour, I believe. And I was
97 was the history tour.
Right, I was only 16 back then too. So it's not really an age where you think, hey, I'm gonna get tickets and go to this concert.
So,
Yeah,
Susan,
exactly.
can I read out some of the comments in the chat because I don't want them to isolate. So, talking about our stories, I'm sorry if I butcher your name, Weeb, Weabe. I was hooked on MJ since I was 6 years old. I'm 27 now. High five, Weeb. I'm 27 too. Diane Kimball said, "Love MJ since Jackson 5 days." A couple of people had tickets for This Is It. And sorry, 1 second. I had it for a second. Oh, Leah had her birthday is tomorrow, if I'm reading this right. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Leah. And her brother had bought her tickets as a present for This Is It. And the day before her birthday, when he was going to give her the present.
Oh.
So, that sucks. Some people saw him at Wembley on the Dangerous Tour. Some people have seen him 6 times.
Holy moly!
It varies. Yeah. What's it? Someone, Karthik Vignesh. I'm really sorry if I've just butchered your name there. The hashtag 10 years without Michael Jackson is still trending #1 in India when it is already June 26 here.
That is cool. That is cool.
So there's a lot. Jamie Lysett, I was 6 when MJ died. What?
Whoa.
So you're 16 then.
Whoa.
Wow. No,
Whoa.
but that's incredible that he's still affecting people. Sophie L says Invincible is underrated. I agree.
I agree too. That's his best album.
I'm just trying to. I grew up in the 80s and I remember hearing his music all the time. So Michael, in a way, is nostalgic to me because he literally brings me back to my childhood. But then as an adult, I became a fan. That's from Luba P. So a lot of people are getting involved, and a lot of people. I mean, the man is famous even in African villages where they don't have TV. Like, he's literally everywhere.
Yeah,
have you not seen that video, Julia?
No.
Just say Michael Jackson in Congo, Dark Africa or something where they don't have TV and they start moonwalking.
But
that's amazing.
They took a camera crew out there and they showed them videos of different famous people, and they didn't know any of the famous people. But when Michael came on the screen, they went, "Oh, that's Michael Jackson." And
I have seen that video.
And they said, "We saw him on the TV in the main town," so they knew who he was. I was 7 or 8 when he died. I knew how big and influential he was. Loads of kids at my school knew who he was and was shocked when he died. That's from Mercedes. St. Hilaire. Sorry, Mercedes. I'm sorry if I butcher anyone's names.
Yeah, I felt something like that too. Like something bad has happened, but I didn't know what has happened. It's true. Children felt it, really.
So, what are you guys? What's your best album, Sauron?
It's got to
why?
be. Gosh, this is difficult. It's got to be. I mean, obviously, I have Thriller on a very high pedestal because I still listen to that album all the time, and because one of the first videos I bought was actually the making of Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Right.
And the reason I love Thriller, it's because it's got everything. It's got a bit of rock, it's got a bit of disco, it's got a bit of funk, it's a bit of everything. You can really tell that Michael's really just said, right, Off the Wall was good, but I just want to really make this one better and I want to make it last. So yeah, it's got to be Thriller, but it's kind of between Thriller and Bad.
Oh, okay. Name your top 3 songs.
Okay. Another Part of Me. I love that one. I've only recently saw Captain EO for the first time. Shoot me down now because I'm, it's the first time I've really seen it. But Another Part of Me, Earth Song, and Leave Me Alone. I've always had a fondness for Leave Me Alone ever since I saw the video in Moonwalker.
Right.
I just love that video.
What about you, Cassandra? What's your favorite album?
Oh my God, that's a hard question. I would say, I know I'm gonna sound like a basic person.
What?
I would say Thriller's on top for me, since Beat It was the first music video I ever saw of his. And
The dog wants to say something too. He is disagreeing
Hey, doggy.
with her. Okay, I'm going to mute you for a second, MJJ, for
Just a
until
second.
the
Yeah,
dog's
Sorry, my
quiet.
I just had company show up, so I have to.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
why.
have to leave. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
That is so cute.
What is that, a wiener dog?
No, she's a Chihuahua.
Oh,
Long-haired
even
Chihuahua.
smaller, even smaller.
Yeah.
I could hear it was small.
Oh,
And there's a Shih Tzu that just walked in the door too. So
Oh, that's why.
yeah, I'm gonna have to leave because I wasn't expecting my company this early. So
Okay.
and sending love to everybody today. I love you all, and just keep spreading Michael's message of love, guys.
Awesome.
MJ fan forever.
Yeah, thank you,
yeah,
Cassandra.
bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye, Susan.
Bye.
Sorry, Cassandra, your Thriller, your best album.
it's like mainly because where I watched Beat It as a kid. That was the first video of his I ever saw. And I really wanted that jacket then, and I still feel the same way now. But that's off topic.
And what's your top
Call
three?
Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's got it. Give her a call.
Yeah, I might have to be like, look, you got everything else. I just want the coat. That's it.
Exactly.
Now that would be an interesting duet, by the way, Lady Gaga and Michael Jackson.
That would be pretty cool.
Because she can sing. Like, I know some people don't like her.
Oh my
but
god,
I've heard her
I
live,
don't
and
I
that
don't
woman
like
can
her
sing.
flesh showing everywhere and weird stuff, but God, she's talented.
Yeah, the voice on
Yeah.
that woman is stellar.
Yeah, she does have the pipes.
Yeah, that would be. But what's your top 3 songs, Cassandra?
In the closet. And
You're cutting out a little
this
bit. Sorry.
time. Oh, that's okay.
Hold on, I'll change the server for you.
After
Oh, it is on your time.
In the closet, I went.
Okay, I heard In the Closet. What's the other 2? Are you still there, Cassandra?
Yeah, I thought it disconnected me, but it didn't.
It did.
thankfully.
Yeah, it did a little bit for a little bit because I changed the server, so you probably have some better connection now.
Okay.
So In the Closet. What's the other 2?
This time around,
Oh yeah, I like that one.
and then the Beat It, just to keep it classic. Keep it old school.
Keep it in the classic.
Sauron, be honest. Your 3 worst songs.
Sauron, that was a good one.
Oh.
Come on. You can't say, "Oh, I love them all." There's, you can't ever love them all. Which are the 3 where you thought, well, maybe you shouldn't have done those?
Sure, what's funny, Susa, is I know yours.
Yeah, you know, at least 2.
I know at least two.
I'm just trying to think. I think this is probably going to be a controversial choice, but childhood, because I
Yes.
mean, I'm not really.
God.
I'm just not feeling
He's reading my
feeling
mind.
it from that. No, I'm not. It's I'm trying to think of other ones that that I don't like.
I've got
I'm
one I can't
always
stand.
crying. When I listen to that song, I'm always crying.
So
Can
child.
you come back to me while I just have a
Sure,
thought?
Cassandra. What's your top 3 worst songs?
I would say The Girl Is Mine.
Yes!
I really don't like that.
The Girl Is Mine. I don't
Someone
mind that
Paul
song.
McCartney. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
I just don't like Paul McCartney. But that's
Which
the
is
same
why I
with
don't like it.
That's the same with Say. You know, I honestly like that song, but only when he sings. Because if I hear Paul McCartney, I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh, there it goes. You know.
I fast forward those parts.
Yeah.
I'd like the video for that because I'm sure they filmed that on Neverland Ranch.
I
Might
like.
be wrong.
Yeah, the
They
video's
did,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
film it on Neverland, but that was before Michael bought it. That was the first time he saw it, apparently.
Julia,
Yeah,
what's
and that's
your
what the
what's
story
your
goes,
best
but-
album?
Oh god.
Muggle, hold on, Julia. Muggle, you can join, but you're in the wrong voice chat. We're in the Honor MJ chat and not in the MJ IP Live. So I'll disconnect you there.
Okay. But this, what? This,
What's your best album, Julia?
I don't have a best album yet, really. I've listened.
You're really that new?
Listened to, it, it's hard to say. I mean, I haven't really listened to all the songs yet. I have some albums on my Apple Music library, so I have a compilation from the best of Michael Jackson, something like that.
Right.
And yeah, I don't listen to every album, you know. I just listen to songs, to certain songs. So you know, it's
well. Name your three
every
best
album.
songs. We can kind of see what album you would like best then.
3 songs. Okay. I think first it will be Dirty Diana.
Yeah.
The second, God, it's hard. Wait. I'm gonna find it.
So you like those rocky
I'll
songs
tell you.
best?
You know, I hate talking about favorite songs, you know. I have lots of songs, so I could tell you each of them, but wait, I'm gonna find it. Okay, I have it here.
Hey Muggle, you found it.
Wait. Yeah, here. So okay, I like Jam. Free. Can I tell you more? Because
Yeah,
3
sure.
songs is too little for me.
Sure. Name how many you want.
I like Who Is It? Given to Me.
So you're a dangerous album girl then,
Dangerous
probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dangerous all the way.
But I also like Liberian Girl, Bad.
So you're a little bit in
know,
between
yeah,
Bad and let's say the late 80s, early 90s, that era.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
What about you, Muggles?
I would say I really can't choose because I have so many favorites. It really depends on my mood and on the day. Sometimes when you feel angry, your favorite is when you feel frustrated, your favorite is Scream or I mean Scream is one of my favorites. It's one of the top that I always listen to.
So it depends more on your mood.
And the Off the Wall album is just you can't really rate it. It's like a classic. It's like the template of all the albums that have to come after.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like Off the Wall. I think that's my number 2 album.
Song Off the Wall, and She's Out of My Life, and it's the Falling in Love.
I don't like She's Out of My Life.
Oh, that was a tearjerker.
Yeah.
Is that a sin that I say that? I really don't like that one.
I'll join you.
Don't like the
I'll join
songs
you
that
out there
makes
on
me
the pedestal.
cry.
I'll join you on that, Susan. I don't particularly like it that much either.
No.
It's not that it's a bad song. It's just it doesn't. It always makes me sad.
Yeah.
I think that comment earlier in chat is really on point, though. That Invincible is very underrated.
Invincible fan
From 2001.
Yeah, it was on track 16.
from 2001.
I've only ever heard one song from Invincible. And
Really?
That's yeah. And that's
Mate, there's
You
some good
Rock My
songs on that
World.
album.
You Rock My World.
You know what? The next one I love Butterflies. That's such a tune. And You Are My Life. Love it. Love that one.
I don't know why this one makes
I
me
heard
cry.
it.
It's too beautiful that it's just, you just want to cry.
Yeah.
I like Threatened.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
is a
like,
good one.
It's amazing.
I have to listen to it finally.
That song creeps me out.
I
like
don't
it.
walk
That's
around.
why I like it.
Yeah, well, you would.
If you,
Every time you
if
send me
you
a
happen to
video,
listen, if you happen to listen to Threatened like in the middle of the night and then there's the voice at the end, you're just terrified. I remember the first time I heard Threatened, it was like in the middle of the night, like everybody was asleep, it was all dark, and then you hear that voice and you're like, you're just terrified.
It's just
but that's
so...
like Thriller for me. Thriller's the same for me. I loved that song, but the end, when Vincent Price's voice came in, still, I'm 27 years old and I still skip it because it freaks me out.
Really?
I love
It freaks me
Vincent
out.
Price.
When he's like, darkness falls across the land, I'm like, oh, turn it off.
I like it.
I go, she's like, oh, hell no, not today. Not any day.
It's like the video. The video still scares the ever living, poop out of me. It still scares me when he turns around and he's like, "Get away!" with the fangs. I'm like, oh!
Really?
About,
Yes. Susan, we've talked about this. I am a wuss and a half.
Oh my god.
It still scares me. It's like childhood. It's like it just brings up from being scared in my childhood, man.
Oh my
I'm
god.
actually quite devastated you don't like Vincent Price now.
Oh no, I like him. I like him. I think the bloke's a legend, but his voice gives me the willies.
Gives you the willies?
Scares the monkeys out of me.
What did you say, Titch? It
Gives me the
scares you-
willies.
The willies?
Yeah, it gives me the willies.
Willies.
Yes.
I didn't think they said that over in Britain.
I watch a lot
I
of
don't
American
understand
TV.
why.
Is it just me that
I don't
thinks that
understand why
sounds
everybody
weird?
just forgets the Blood on the Dance Floor album. It's
Oh,
like a
yeah.
masterpiece.
Yes.
It's one of my favorites. Like, it's just amazing. Ghosts and the choreography of Too Bad
So
and the
good.
song.
Oh, I love Too Bad. Sorry, I was waiting for someone to mention Too Bad.
There comes the Stanner and Titch. There we go. tell us about that, Titch.
Too Bad's it's such an underrated song. It makes me aggy when people don't understand the brilliance of Too Bad.
I love
is
it.
Such
Like a badass.
it is the. Do you know what? I'm such a petty, passive-aggressive human being. I think it's because I'm short. I'm just angry at the world. And this, honestly, the History album, my favourite album is the History album because there's so many songs where he is ripping the hell out of people and the passive aggressiveness is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like, and Too Bad's just like literally a middle finger up at everyone, and I'm like, yes, absolutely, my theme tune to life.
I think this
Yeah, it's like
I think I'll have to
it's like
listen
one
to
of
this.
one of those songs.
my entire theme with.
It's one of those songs where he let that public persona of Michael Jackson is always nice. He let that completely go in songs like that. I think that's why I like them too.
Yeah,
Yeah, and when he swears, and you're like, oh my god, did he just swear?
No,
I love how
Michael
people are like,
Jackson
oh my god,
didn't
I'm just
swear.
like, yep.
He
Muggles.
sweared
I
this time around, and for
Yeah,
example,
that lyric. Yeah.
So what's your best album then, Titch? Is it Dangerous? Or is it Blood on the Dance
I think it's
Floor,
history. I think it's history because I don't know. I get really because I'm that basic girl that really loves the Bad era as well because of Come Together is just a moment of beautifulness. I think I'd have to.
Oh, yes, the music video.
Everyone knows when I say Come Together, the video. That's the one time I get stand like, and Susan knows me. I'm not one of those people who gets all like, oh. But in that video, I was like, oh, okay, so God is real. Sweet. Like,
I just recently noticed that the album History starts with Scream and ends with Smile, and that's just amazing. I don't know why. When I realized that.
But History is actually the song I remember most from my childhood because of my nan had it, and I used to go around there, and I always used to take it out, put the CD in, and play my favourite song, which is The Way You Make Me Feel.
Your Nana had Michael Jackson CDs?
My nana was on it, man. My nan was I was her favourite, so she had whatever made me happy.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
The way she makes you happy. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, that was bad.
No, I love the way you make me feel. I think it's so. When people are talking about their favourite song and no one mentions it, I get a little bit sad inside because it's not my favourite MJ song. It's my favourite song. Full stop. End of. And I just think it's brilliant. It always puts a smile on my face.
Then it has like a little playful banter to it. So it's one of the songs that picks you up.
And I love the fact that this guy who was not, it's another example of how he didn't like talking about like flirty stuff. But then in the song he's like, yeah, you turn me on. And I was like, fair enough.
I can deal with that.
Sweet, cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. I just love it. Always puts a smile on my face. I love it. And the dance break is brilliant.
So you just keep chasing the girl in the tight dress, and that's good. Yeah.
Have you seen on YouTube the version without the music?
No.
What?
Of what? Of the way you make me feel.
Of the way you make me feel.
What, at the start when he's talking to that old guy sitting on the steps?
Oh, I do believe I've seen that. That's a funny thing, right?
Oh,
Isn't that
full version.
Only hear the sounds and not the music. That's so funny.
right? Yeah.
Oh, is that like when someone stripped down in the closet? Someone stripped down in the closet and took out the actual when he was singing, and all you can hear is him like really like saying like really dirty stuff. And I was like, I was like doing the sign of the cross, like I need to go to church tomorrow. Like,
hold up, in all seriousness, so where is that video at? I'm gonna watch that after this.
Well, all he's doing is whispering "dare me" and like but it's like it sounds filth. And I was listening to it like, oh, okay, cool. I don't know how to handle stuff like that. I'm really not good with stuff like that.
I'm just going to have to mute myself for a minute or two, but I will be back shortly. Is that okay?
Sure, you can go pee.
Yeah.
He's going for a dump.
All right.
We'll see you in a minute or two.
You certainly will.
We got 2 minutes.
Someone put the
Wow,
timer on.
pressure.
That's always fun.
Pressure.
Oh God, you're funny, Sauron.
Oh, thank you. I'll be back. I'll be back in 2 ticks.
Okay, see you in 2 ticks. Oh God, it's so hot and sweaty here. Titch.
Yes.
Name 3 songs that you don't like.
Oh. Okay. Okay, one song I really don't like, and there's a reason behind it, is DS. I really don't like that song. Not because I don't like the song, but when I heard it, in retrospect, I listened to it and I thought, oh God, like, you had every right to do that song, Michael, but to that Psycho Sneddon, that was an invitation. And I don't like it for that reason. Because I feel like it gave, like, not that Sneddon needed some fuel because he was a beep. Well, I was trying not to swear, but but I don't like it for that reason. Personally, I'm not a fan of Little Susie. Personally,
Really?
no. Personally, not that much. No.
Is it because you don't like the song, or because you don't like the topic? Because it's kind of heavy shit.
Probably the latter. And I'm trying to think of the other one because I genuinely love so many of the songs. Okay, people are going to get angry at me, but just take it. You Are Not Alone is overplayed. It's overplayed. I'm sorry. Yeah. I like the song, but it's overplayed. And
I do not like the song even.
I know you don't like the song.
I totally agree with you.
I like it, just overplayed.
No, that is literally the only song that I really can't stand. Whenever I hear the first tones, I turn it off. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. I hate it.
Someone play it now.
No, but it's. I think it was. I believe it was written by R. Kelly, and R. Kelly had that other whiny whiny song. What was it called?
I believe I can fly.
One more change.
That does to me, Titch, what Moist does to you. Right.
You are a douche canoe.
It's just so that you know what that song does when I hear it. I really can't stand it.
I'm back.
Hey, well that was a little longer than 2 minutes, Soren.
Oh, sue me.
Did you think about your worst songs yet?
Yes, I did. And
You were who you
I
went to
think
the
it's just been
toilet and you
mentioned.
thought, oh, that was it.
Yeah,
Oh, that was shit.
pardon the pun. But yeah, it's got to be Little Susie. Yeah, it's horrifying. It's
Really?
Why? It's a
just-
master.
it's-
That's really a good song.
But it's not necessarily that the song's bad. It's just that it's heavy as hell.
It is, and it's
Yeah.
haunting even, but it's... Yeah, I really like that song.
think Betty Z just said, there you go, someone agrees with you, Susan, in the chat. Betty Z just said, you are not alone. I really don't like to. I always skip it.
Right. Yeah, that's the only... Well, in Human Nature, I'm not probably gonna find me and kill me now, but...
Alright, sorry, I'm going to cut off something because if I want to make this very clear. To the person in the chat digging at the kids, back off
Oh, what are they doing?
because you're annoying. Someone digging at the kids for not defending him enough. Leave it out. This is a horrible day for them. Leave it out.
Yeah,
It's not-
the
it's not
kids don't owe anyone anything.
The kids are not. We don't do. We don't do stuff with the kids here. I'm not going to name you, but just stop it, please.
Right. Good call.
It's a fun discussion. We're talking about music and honouring MJ. If you want to honour MJ, don't go bashing his kids. You may not agree with the way they deal with things, but you don't know the backstory. Please stop.
You can bash You Are Not Alone, just not the kids.
Yeah, you are not alone. Fine, bash that.
Sophie says Human Nature and You Are Not Alone are my favorite songs. I'm sorry,
Human Nature's a
Sophie.
great song.
Sorry. That's a good thing. I mean, to most people, but I no, it's... I don't know why. Human Nature is better. I mean, it's not like I would turn it off, but I wouldn't put it on by myself.
Human Nature's a good song. I love
I
that
love
song.
that.
I
But
know
only
everyone
like it
tells
live.
me, but I just don't know.
I like it live. I don't like the recording. Whenever there's a live version that he does, like Wembley 1988, it's on YouTube, guys. Go look at it. It's perfection. It's such a sick version. He absolutely slays.
What's his best
I
live
think my
performance?
least favorite.
Oh,
Dangerous.
I have an opinion on this.
I know which one you are gonna say, Titch.
No, you don't.
No,
No,
it's not Come Together, although it wasn't really that live.
he never does that song live. Look, okay, I'm allowed to have a fangirl moment. I never have them. We talk about this extensively. You know this, Suza. I'm allowed because do you know why I stand that video? It's because I've never seen a man be able to pull off plastic leather pants. I'm gonna give it to him. Like I'll give him that props. Right.
Yeah,
In my opinion,
yeah,
the
okay.
best live performance was the Bad World Tour Yokohama, 1987.
Yeah.
Cassandra.
Someone's delayed. Someone's delayed.
You're delayed, and all I heard was
Like, are you eating a cake?
or she's watching Come Together. I don't know what she's doing, but weird
But,
sounds
yeah,
coming from your mic, Cassandra.
Yokohama Bad Tour 1987. Go look at it on YouTube, guys. It's incredible.
What was that last part?
What's it? Let me read it out because I've still got it. I'll keep it in my browser so I don't lose it. Bad World Tour Yokohama 1987. His performance in that is brilliant. Or 1988 Wembley Bad Tour.
Tour. Oh. 1997.
Oh, 1987. Yeah. What's it? Virgil Blaze. Those ad libs on Earth Song Brunei are genius.
I don't know what my favorite live performance would be.
Earth Song Brunei. Isn't that History Tour? I honestly don't think there was a lot of live singing there. He sounded like you can hear him live in a few parts, but he sounded so hoarse.
It's like partially live, partially recorded, if I remember
Yeah,
right.
it sounded like he had lung problems there or something.
Maybe his lupus had kicked in.
Yeah, I don't think he was feeling all that well.
Like in Denmark, he had the flu also. That's why he said, instead of saying smooth criminal, he said smooth criminal.
Smooth criminal, yeah. You could hear his voice there. It didn't sound as it should. So
When you travel a lot, you get sick. I mean, that's just...
Yeah.
I think that my least favorite is the
Probably
girl's line.
the altitude there.
sorry, what did you say, Muggles?
I said I think my least favorite, and I was looking for my least favorite, and I think it's The Girl Is Mine, because I skip it like all the time. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I really think that's
I
Paul
listen to it,
McCartney
like,
doing that. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello, who's that?
Hi.
Electra from Argentina.
Oh, I can hear you now. You were muted for a little bit.
Yes, I'm here right now. How are you?
Good. How are you? I had no
Okay,
idea
fine.
you were from Argentina.
Yes, I'm from here. Well, I would like to thank you for your work. And excuse me if my English isn't perfect.
Your English is fine.
It's fine.
Pretty good.
My English is worse, don't worry, and I'm actually from England.
Yeah, don't worry.
I was about to say that, Sauron. Like, if you walk down the high street in some cities in England, it's way worse.
My English is also not that good.
It's fine.
So.
Considering you're 18, it's fine.
Yeah.
Thank.
And I'm from Poland, so.
Yeah, that
You
like
know.
it's ridiculous.
I think your English is perfect.
It's kind of
It is,
funny,
that's what-
Julia, because you're from Poland. You kind of have an accent like you could have been from the Netherlands. You have the same kind of accent.
I trained it, you know. I trained it in on extra lessons because I have a school and also after school. So I was like learning English since I was 5, and I'm still not good enough. It's my opinion. So
You're really good. Right, really, really good.
thanks.
I see that Val
God.
Anna wants to join the chat. Anna, there is a link in the description on top. If you click that, and I don't know if you have to register still or whatever, and you join the Honor MJ voice channel, and you have your microphone set up, then you should be able to join. We have Sir Richard in this chat, but I'm not hearing much yet. Do you hear us, Sir Richard? Who is Sir Richard? You guys are from the UK. Who is called Sir Richard something?
No idea.
What's it called? Oh God. Oh God. Sauron, I've forgotten. What's his name?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hello.
Hello.
Want to hear me?
Hey, Ian.
Hello. Who's this?
This is Sousa.
Sousa? Okay.
You're live. You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to share?
Well, I'm a YouTuber myself. I just got done uploading a video for Michael's 10th anniversary. Well,
Oh, awesome. What kind of video did you make?
I kind of just do like remixes, and I do like
Oh,
video like montages.
You did you put it in the comments on one of my videos?
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, there was a remix comment in my on one of my videos too.
It's not really a remix. It's basically what I did was I found a piano version, a really rare piano version of Charlie Puth's "See You Again," and I just basically montage that with all different clips and everything.
Is it Sefton Productions, Ian?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I found it.
Oh, link me.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Right.
Okay.
Do you want me to play it, Ian? I can play it on here.
I mean, you don't have to play it. I mean, it's better for someone to actually see the video. I'm more of a visual person.
I can show it. I can show the video too.
Oh, you can? Okay.
If you want to. What's your channel?
Yeah.
I'll put it in the chat, Caesar. One sec. Its link is in the chat now.
Yes.
Why am I not seeing it?
In the YouTube chat.
Oh. I'm not seeing that either.
I've just put it in. It's under Titch.
I think I have a delay.
Maybe.
What's the last message you see above yours?
Michael Jackson, Love Hearts. And then above that is She's Out of My Life, Makes Me Cry. I love that song.
I see messages under that, but I don't see yours.
Right, I'll try and do it again.
Put it in the chat here in Discord. Otherwise...
I can't get it over there because I'm on my phone and this is on my laptop. If you just Google, go on YouTube, it's Sefton Production.
Sefton Production.
You might want to mute everyone.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, I have to download it first, so...
Oh, okay. Alright, so we have time.
We have time. I just have to...
We
check.
have all the time in the world.
You are a jukebox.
You know what, Sauron? We need you here on the live too when Luna is on here. You two should do a duet or something.
They love each other.
Oh, is Luna the one from? Does Luna voice the videos? I'm guessing.
No, that's Nina.
Oh, okay.
Is someone trying to talk but sounds like a robot, or?
Is Luna referred to?
It's the Cybermen.
Me.
Oh, it's
I think it's
Cassandra.
in-
Yeah, you sound like a robot again.
I just had to hook up my phone to a charger, so I don't know if that factors in.
Let's see if I can download the video.
Is Luna the one that sung the song about Wade more or less being a D-head in one of the Innocent videos a long time back?
I don't know. We had hours and I think we had some more songs.
I think that was Nina. I think that was Nina.
But I do
when she did that song.
There is a live that actually has a Nina song in the title. I don't know if you mean that one.
It may have been. It's been a while.
That was actually hilarious.
You guys know a song called You're a Dickhead?
You're a dick. I think I've seen that.
That was Muggle's video. I shared that.
Susan,
Yeah.
I sincerely hope you weren't hoping to monetize this video because it ain't nothing.
I made a video of Wade and his dancing is ridiculous, and with this song, and that was just hilarious. And I posted it on YouTube.
Okay,
I saw it on Twitter.
So if you
Here
want to
comes
see
the
it, go
video,
ahead.
guys. Here comes the video. So shh.
Mute everyone.
I shall mute.
Let's open it up.
Nicole join.
My brother, the legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson, passed away on Thursday, June 25th, 2009 at 2:26 p.m.
Ever since I was born, Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine. And I just wanted to say I love him so much.
I breathe without you. I'm feeling so cold. I'll be waiting right here for you till the day you're home. Carry on. Give me all the strength I need to carry on. So
That was very good. Well done.
Yeah.
Are you guys all crying?
Oh my god.
Some people are crying. Like, loads of people are crying. Okay, Susan, I think we're cold-hearted for not crying.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know,
wish
I
could
am.
meet
But
him.
I think that's a beautiful video. Really, honestly, well done. And like looking at the chat and people's reactions, everyone thought it was beautiful, and loads of people got emotional from it. So it's great. Like, it's a great video.
yeah, and I'm sorry for kind of fucking it up. I tried to put his channel name in there, but then I figured out that I couldn't make the font smaller, so I don't know what happened there, but
That's why, because my computer was muted.
Sefton Productions. If you want to see it again, I mean, go to his channel.
I have put
very
the
well
link
done.
to that video in the chat.
I couldn't hear anything you guys were saying because my computer was muted for some reason.
Oh,
Great video.
Yeah, we were saying how
Yeah.
great your video is.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I was up all night working on that thing, so.
Very well done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a copyright strike for the music.
For me?
No, not from you. From who is that guy who sings it? What's his name again?
Charlie Puth.
Charlie Puth.
Charlie Puth. Yeah.
Charlie Puth.
I don't know. It's someone said it's from someone made it from SoundCloud, or I'm hearing it, and I also heard someone told me I read somewhere that's like a some kind of leaked like demo or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, that should be fine. Look at my tab. Am I missing something in the chat here? I can feel
Which
someone
chat?
hugging me, but no one is around me. Ooh, that sounds scary. Because I'm cold and
They
it's
are not alone.
really hot. Oh, yeah.
What
I don't know.
are you looking at?
In the Nicole and the Niners in the chat, she's posting that. It looks very scary. I mean, do you smell sulfur or?
Oh my word.
Sir Richard is still not talking.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, I know
It's
exactly
not other
what you
British
mean.
people. Help me, Richard. Who? What's it? Oh.
Sir Richard. Google says Edinburgh.
Branson. Attenborough, Branson.
Burton. Paul, Carlisle, Branson, DePayne, Dahl, and Owen. I don't know. Sir Richard, are you gonna talk, or do you have a story to share?
I would like to talk if you ask me something, maybe.
Well, what do you want me to ask you, Electra?
I don't know, I can try.
Did you?
What's your favourite MJ song?
You can only name one. No.
And you have 10 seconds. Go on.
You have 10 seconds. Go, go.
Human Nature, bottom line. That's my all-time favorite.
What was that? What was that, Ian?
Human Nature, all-time favorite.
Oh.
Bottom line.
But it has to be the live version for me.
Same. I got.
Yeah. I'm not feeling that one. Hi, Anna. You made it. Is your mic working?
I don't think she has a mic. She might not.
Let's see if it starts working.
Sorry, someone just put in the chat. Karen. Sorry, I'm not even going to try and say your last name because I will butcher it, and I don't want to be that disrespectful. But it says Taj's film is coming up in September, I believe. Well, his doc.
Is he gonna do a multiple part one, or?
Oh wait, don't hold me to it. I read somewhere that it was September. It wasn't confirmed by Taj though. Oh, okay, well we'll wait and see.
So about 3 months left then. Can't wait to see that one.
It's going to be interesting.
Can anybody confirm for me one way or the other? Is Taj's documentary going to be on Netflix or?
I don't know.
Or not?
It's impossible to know right now. I think they have to make it and then show that there's. This is why a lot of people were saying we need more people, not necessarily as much more money, but more people to donate to the documentary because if more, because it says on there obviously how much is donated, but it says by how many people too. So say if there was like 500,000 people donating to it, then that's going to show there's a demand for it. So you're more likely to get it on a streaming platform than say if it's got like 500 people donating to it.
Well, what like has any like celebrities like donated to like the GoFundMe or anything at all? Because like
apparently they've donated privately.
Privately, okay.
So, but he said, you know, and yeah, sorry, but is that how you say your name? I'm really sorry if it's not. It just said Taj wants 100% creative control. So he doesn't want to go through companies in terms of like get their funding, but even if they don't give funding, they still have to have a cause to stream it.
Right.
So
What about
if it's considered that there isn't much interest, they won't necessarily stream it.
Hi, Sir Richard.
You hear me now?
Hey, you're working now.
Yeah.
We were wondering.
Yeah, I'm using my.
Which Sir Richard?
I'm using my move.
What?
Just Richard. It's just sir. Just call me sir.
Oh, call you sir. I'll call you Richard. Okay.
Oh, okay, call me Sir Richard. Okay. No, I couldn't use my mic for some reason. It was doing anything. So I'm using my mobile, so it works better.
Yeah, you sound fine now. You do sound as if you have plastic clothing on, but
Hey?
you probably have your mic too close to your clothing or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So what did you want to share?
I was just listening to it. Oh, yeah, okay, this is interesting. Okay, years ago when I watched remember the Michael Jackson Thriller video?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think
Yes.
anyone on the planet.
Honestly, everyone, if you've been hiding under a rock,
Anyway.
like
Yeah. Well, no, sometimes I live on the rocks. So anyway, when I watched it when I was a kid, it actually made me like cry.
It made you cry?
Because it scared. Yeah, because it scared me when it turns into that werewolf cat.
I think I'm missing some kind of gene or something to find things scary.
It's called emotions.
Okay.
Oh, thank
When
you.
it turns into that werewolf.
No,
To
I'm
be
with you,
honest-
Sir Richard. I'm with you, mate. I didn't cry, but I was scared poopless.
Well, that's what it was. Yeah, it was scariness.
See, I wasn't really scared of the video. The only thing that scared me was the wonky eye at the end.
the wonky eyes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Me and my friend do that where I'll just suddenly go into an American accent and I'll go, come on, I'll take you home, and then I'll randomly turn round and I'll and I'll go cross-eyed.
So, Richard or Sir Richard, are you a sir?
No, actually, I'm a Richard.
You're
I'm
just
rich.
a Richard. I'm rich.
I'm rich, yeah. Well, this is my first one I've actually been on. This podcast, what do you call it? This chat thing.
It's a live stream. I don't know. I heard
Live
from
stream,
some
okay.
people in chat that I wasn't allowed to call it a podcast because it wasn't professional enough. So we just call it a live chat.
Alright, well, we should rename it Groupie. 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 Yeah.
So what?
Hippies and stuff. Or whatever.
So what's your favorite album, Sir Richard?
Oh, heck. I like Man of the Mirror.
That's not an album.
That's what, Well, a song then, whatever. There's a lot. It's hard to choose, actually, to be honest.
What are you trying to say something, Cassandra? Oh, you have Cheyenne on? Hi, Cheyenne.
Hi.
Oh, you were trying to say something. Yeah, we can hear you.
Great. Hi. I know this is about Michael Jackson, but
Spoiler alert.
Is it alright if we give Farrah Fawcett some love as well, since she died before he did?
Oh.
Yeah,
What?
I kind of understand that.
Oh.
What was
Yeah, I
it?
can understand that as well. She said, "Can we give Farrah Fawcett some love since she died before Michael did?"
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. Sure. You know, I hadn't heard from Farrah Fawcett ever in my life until she died on the same day as Michael Jackson. Is that bad? I think it's more.
No,
of an
I
American thing.
I honestly didn't know who she was either, if I'm honest. But I do feel
Yeah.
bad for her, bless her, because, you know, of all the days, it's almost like no one was mentioning her. I do feel a bit bad for her because she did. When I looked into her, she did a lot in her career by the looks of it.
She was in Westworld.
Like, it's so weird when people.
She was in
Oh,
Charlie's
yeah.
Angels, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was one of the original Charlie's Angels.
I heard all kinds of stuff. Cheyenne? Oh no, that's not you. It's Cassandra. She muted herself. So, are you a Farrah Fawcett fan, Cheyenne, or did you just think it was?
I'm still here.
Yeah, but are you a Farrah Fawcett fan, or are you also a Michael Jackson fan, or?
I'm a fan of both of them.
Oh, you're a fan of both of them. I can't really hear you. Maybe I'm the only one. Can you guys hear her?
I can.
I can hear a bit.
Anyway, Richard, you were your favorite album, and you said Men in the Mirror. Oh, Richard muted himself again. That was short.
Okay.
Thanks for the conversation, Sir Richard.
Sorry, microphone issues.
Oh, that sounds better. Yeah, I can hear you now. Anna, can you hear us? Because I see Anna online, but I don't think she can hear us, or we can't hear her. So what did you guys do today? Anyone do anything MJ related?
I went to work with a t-shirt, with an MJ t-shirt on, and no one said a word.
Oh, really?
Apart from the guy who sits in front of us, who likes to wind me up about Michael, and he basically said, "Oh, so you're going to wear a Gary Glitter t-shirt next?" And I was like, "Ha ha ha! You're not funny."
That was quite polite. I'd have told him to go fornicate with himself and multiply.
Is it like wearing an MJ shirt?
Michael Jackson, the experience game.
Like, nowadays, wearing a t-shirt is so rebellious.
I still can't hear you very well, Cheyenne. Well, it's wearing a Michael Jackson shirt in public now, like wearing a MAGA hat or something. Are people looking at you weird, Sauron, or?
I think it's a statement.
I'm just saying, look, I'm
I'm making
not
a
ashamed
statement.
to like Michael, Why would I be?
No,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
mean, do you get reaction from people, bad reactions because you're wearing a Michael Jackson shirt? I mean, because
I've only
I
had
remember
one
in the
bad
80s and the 90s, everyone was wearing that stuff. So I was wondering if that changed because of that documentary.
Yeah.
Well,
It makes more, doesn't it?
Well, I actually went. Well, I've got two T-shirts. I've got one of, I think it's the posthumous Michael album cover, and it's got the golden and his golden signature on the bottom. Then I've got another T-shirt which is his head and his shoulders in the Thriller jacket. It's got Thriller on the top, on the back and the front.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in wearing that, and I did get some bad reactions. I got people saying, "Why would you decide to wear that?" And I'm just thinking, well, because I want to.
Why would you decide to be offended by it? I would think. I mean.
I think I'm too polite with the haters, to be honest.
You sound like
well,
you sound like you would be too polite.
I block everyone. That's my thing. I do. I block every single hater I see on my channel or on my social media wise. It's a lot easier.
I did that at first.
Yeah.
But there were so many. Well, not so many. It's probably the same one, just making a new account every time. But it's also the ones that I block are usually the ones that are just plain out rude and. But
I've had those.
if they're actually asking questions, even though I know that they're just there to hate and don't really want an answer, I mean, because usually they don't want an answer, I do try to respond to them.
I just literally say to them, well, if you can waste 4 hours of your time watching a mockumentary, then I'm sure you can...
I've seen that.
Have 2 hours of your time, look up...
joke,
look up the facts, yeah.
It doesn't even take that. It takes literally 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I've said this. I went into Leaving Neverland. I watched it, and I was sweating sitting down watching it because I was like, oh God, what am I going to see? And I watched it, and I felt uncomfortable after watching it, but not because I was like, guilt. I was like, oh, there's something. A, why is it so graphic? Don't need it. B, there's something wrong here.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it at all. When it first came out, I just refused to watch it. Like, I just didn't even want to engage with it because there was a fan on YouTube. I'm not sure if you guys remember him, but his name was what was his name? River Gibbs. He used to be a Michael Jackson impersonator.
God.
And when the documentary came out, he watched it and he just immediately turned his back on Michael, and everyone just kind of called him out on it.
Oh.
As we say up north, Toronto.
Maybe he's too lazy to search for the fact.
I think that's mostly the problem, and that's not just with Michael Jackson. I mean, I am someone who usually reads further than just a headline, but even I catch myself into reading just the headline sometimes because you don't want to read every article on the internet, so you just go through the headlines. So I think that's the problem with most people, that they're just too lazy or don't have the time to read it all. So if you have a sensational headline, then that's your news. I think that's
that and the fact that in certain situations, especially with like this, the film and everything, you get shamed for daring to not automatically believe people, which is dangerous. It's a dangerous way of living. I've said this 100,000 times.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the thing is, they're setting a bad example for actual victims that are out there. Like, there are actual victims who have been sexually abused, who have been raped, who have been sexually assaulted, like that kind of thing, and they're kind of setting the wrong message.
Well,
There's too many.
the issue is that there's a lot of victims from people in the music industry and the movie industry and stuff that when this, because it's gonna hit the media sooner rather than later. I mean, it's so ridiculous, and I mean, their cases are still in court, and I bet if gets thrown out, then eventually the media will have to report on how ridiculous Leaving Neverland is, because then there's no reason for them to support that shit anymore because they lost. It's like the media is supporting them until that court case is over, and I think that after that, and definitely when they lose, which I think they will, is that the media will finally come up with the actual facts.
Now, is this a court case involving Wade Robinson and James Savechuck, or is this the one with HBO? Because I know the estate is
no, I mean the one the appeals from Robson and Savechuck.
Okay.
And the HBO one is probably also
30 days. Gotcha.
You sound like
is that Cassandra trying to talk? Yeah,
yeah.
A robot on slow motion.
R2D2. We go.
The Cybermen have arrived.
Cybermen,
yeah. but
I'm a Doctor Who fan as well. Sorry, I had to get it in there.
Oh, really?
But that's what I think, and I think it's dangerous. The moment that comes out, victims will never be believed anymore. See what I mean?
Too many lies out there.
Now is it, you should believe all victims, and then it will be, you should not believe any victims. So there is... I think that's the danger in it.
We've talked about this, haven't we, Susan? When the pendulum swings, we can't fix injustice by pretending that injustice is just one-sided. There are people who are falsely accused all the time. And I happen to know a guy whose life was completely and utterly ruined by a false accusation. Completely and utterly ruined. And when it got to court, the judge literally looked at it and said, "Why is this in my courtroom? This is ridiculous."
Right.
And it all came from the fact that a girl claimed she was raped because she slept with the guy willingly, and she afterward admitted it was willing, but she cheated on her boyfriend with him. She cheated on her boyfriend with him, and when her boyfriend found out, she said, "Oh, he raped me." And as a good boyfriend, he said, "Either I go and kill him or you go to the police," because he's being a good boyfriend. If your girlfriend tells you she's been raped, that's what you do.
Exactly.
And,
that's screwed up.
and so she went through it all. The story changed so many times that even the police thought she was lying. But this guy, because people had turned on him, because why would she lie? This whole thing of why would they lie? People lie about them, like the 9/11.
People lie for $20, let alone for
people
$1 million.
Lie for 10p.
All for millions, you know.
But does anyone know about that woman? I can't remember her name, but she basically lied and said she was a 9/11 survivor, and that she lost her fiance in 9/11.
Completely.
If someone is sick enough to lie about that, then they're gonna lie that. And this is so it's just to flip it the other way around. Okay, why would they lie about this? Okay, but then why would Wade Robson go into a courtroom, look a young boy in the eye and lie and let someone that he knew was capable of this free?
Right.
If that was the case.
It doesn't make...
That's because he didn't realize that he was abused.
But hang on, at the time, they didn't ask him, were you abused? They said, did he ever kiss you? Did he ever touch you sexually? So he can't even get away with that one.
It's so weird to me that there is anyone who believes that idiot.
It just makes stuff up.
Sorry, someone just made a really good point. I hear voices. Oh, that's quite funny. I like that one. People like people in the UK and even outside the UK know about Grenfell Tower. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. People lied about. Does anyone remember that? There was those people who lied about being in Grenfell so they could get put up in a 5-star hotel and get loads of money. People lied about that, and that in Britain, for anyone who doesn't know about it, that was one of the worst things that has happened in this country in years. I think the last time I remember anything being quite that big was 7/7, which was our terrorist attack. So if people can lie about that, bearing in mind, children were killed in that fire, and adults. I'm not taking away from the adults, but just to, ram home the point, people can lie about anything.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah, 100%.
Cassandra, you're a robot again, babe.
Yeah, I think you should log off and then log back in, because
Okay.
Beam him up. Beam me up, Scott.
Wow, we've got a Whovian and we've got a Trekkian tonight.
The really thing that's interesting to me is Robinson calls himself the master of deception. That's.
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah.
That's a little bit obvious. I mean, if somebody calls himself the master of deception,
See in his face.
that's odd.
Master deception of his own mind.
Calls him out, like, dude.
I've never heard of a assault victim having to email their mother and ask if certain things are true. That's all I'm saying.
do you think if we would sell boxing
Razor.
bags with Wade's face on it, that we would get sued?
I think you'd make millions. I don't know about getting sued.
Might make some money off of that.
Well, no, he's not really famous, so you can't get sued, right?
You can just, I don't know. God.
Needs
Well,
I
you
don't
can
mind
always
this
just
one.
put a
Let's do
LP
it
over his
and donate
face,
all the
it's okay.
proceeds to the documentary.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
just do it and donate all the proceeds to the documentary.
Right.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Maybe
Can I just say something, if possible?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
I must say that now, the videos that you guys make for this channel,
Yeah.
they're literally my, I literally say, well, watch this. You're always my first go-to as a defence against Michael. And I'm just putting it out there. So thank you.
Yeah.
Good job, Caesar.
That's what I wanted to say the
Yeah,
same.
well done.
Thank you.
These videos are great, really.
No, let's go back to the topic again.
Oh, sorry.
No, Susan doesn't like getting praised. It's fine.
No, not really.
Oh, I didn't really hear that.
What do you?
You can put that in the comments so I don't have to reply to it.
She's one of those people. Do you know what? If you said to Susan, I love you, she'd go, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, moving swiftly on.
Run away.
Hey, I can't help it. I'm Dutch. We're a
He's
bit,
drunk here.
bit weird.
But hey, I love Amsterdam. Oops, sorry.
I hate Amsterdam. How can you love Amsterdam?
Because it's awesome.
What is
Never been there.
awesome about Amsterdam?
The wait.
Have you been to Rotterdam?
This could be Rotterdam anywhere.
Anyway.
Seriously, Rotterdam,
don't.
The Hague are so much more fun than Amsterdam.
I got lost
Caesar.
in Amsterdam.
How? Literally how?
Well, we went on a college. We went on a college trip, and I went into Waterstones because I love books. And then I came out, and my whole group had gone, and I was left on my own in Amsterdam for half an hour.
Oh my God, Soren, can you please narrate one of my videos?
Yeah.
Okay, I could do that. I've got a
make it
tech and drama.
Oh
That sounds
God.
amazing.
Yeah, you really have such an awesome accent. I'm really thinking about Soren
It's not
Beggins
British.
is actually a very good name for you, because I'm getting this whole Lord of the Rings vibe when I hear you talk.
No, Mr. Frodo.
Pass.
That's awesome.
I'm definitely going to come to these live chats more often, I think.
What's
I did the same.
What's Michael's best short film?
Ghosts.
Can you feel it?
That's not. Is that a short film?
I think it's called The Triumph.
Film, isn't it?
Ghost.
Oh, ghosts.
Yeah, I'm
Ghostbusters,
pushing for
yeah.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. But Smooth Criminal too, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually, mine will be
Smooth
Leave Me
Criminal,
Alone,
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Ghosts is reigning supreme in the chat a little bit.
Who's in the film? Moonwalker.
Yes.
Moonwalker.
Frank DeLeo.
That's it.
Oh.
You know, Moonwalker. Have you all seen Moonwalker?
Yes, I have. I have it on DVD.
Same here.
If I'm honest, I always thought that it was such a weird movie. Until
It was great.
No, until I
Visual
started.
good though.
Oh yeah, it was ahead of its time, but it was just weird to me until I started looking into it more. It's actually pretty good.
And at first, it's like confusing.
I haven't seen it.
There's all these transitions of videos and video clips. So yeah, at first I was a bit confused. I was like, what's happening?
Really, it is confusing when you. Mostly the first, half hour or something. It's very confusing.
I watched it with my little
That's when
siblings.
it turns into that car.
I showed my little siblings the movie, and they were like, "When does it start?"
Transformer.
Where do you guys think he came up with moonwalk or moonwalker?
Oh,
I'm guessing he saw Star Wars.
I have no answer to that question.
I would say Star Wars, possibly.
Because there
Star
was
Wars
Star
movie that
Wars?
came out in the 80s.
Was there moonwalking in Star Wars? I don't remember that.
No. Just like the cars and whatnot that
no.
they had in the Star Wars franchise, you could argue that it came from there.
Well, I was wondering that yesterday. Why would he call it moonwalking? I mean, he's just walking backwards. Why is that moonwalking?
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Maybe because the walking on the moon was such a massive spectacle, and he wanted to be a spectacle.
I think I heard that he talked about it in some interview.
Yeah, in
But
the
I don't
Motown.
remember-
I need to see that.
In the Motown 25th anniversary interview.
Saw it.
Oh.
Moonwalker
Yeah,
always reminds me of Return to Oz.
Yeah. I've seen that one too.
It's the claymation.
I've always wondered why he called it that.
Must have something to do with the gravity, because maybe the gravity of them moving backwards and forwards at the same time.
It could be that, yeah.
That's a good point, because it's against really what you're... Yeah, there, someone just said because he walks like there's no gravity.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at the chat.
Okay, that's a good point.
If there was...
Snaps to Zion!
If there was no gravity, he wouldn't be on the stage. So that doesn't make sense.
I think
it's how it looks, Susan. I think it looks like he looks
the illusion.
Yeah.
Oh. Right.
Couldn't call it sliding his feet backwards, could I?
Yeah.
Or the backward shuffle doesn't have quite the same ring to it.
Feet slide. Feet slide.
Cha-cha slide.
Take it back now, y'all.
Y'all?
Y'all? Sorry, that was awful.
Oh my god!
I love that song. It's always going to be one of my favourite songs. I love it.
Oh.
Can you imagine if you tweaked that song, Sarah, onto Michael? So, shake it back now, y'all. Grab your crotch this time. Just doing all that kind of stuff. Oh. Does no one else have that in? Does no one know what the cha-cha slide is?
No.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Oh yeah, I do.
As soon as it comes on and you're on a dance floor, if the whole room isn't doing it, then it's a really bad party.
Yeah, it's a really bad party. Even if it's a funeral, they're still expected to do it.
Yeah, they play that at proms.
I think if the whole room is doing it, everyone's drunk. Honestly.
Possibly.
Cha-cha slide. Oh, Captain EO. What did you guys think of that?
I love
I
that.
enjoyed Captain EO.
You know that I don't even remember it.
Major love.
They briefly brought
Captain
that back
what?
in
Yeah.
Disney World few years back.
That's where I saw it, but a very long time ago.
Yeah, because they brought it back like in 2013, 14. That's how I seen it.
And it's out of there again now too, right?
Yeah, they replaced it with some Disney shorts.
Right.
Angelica
like when
Houston's in that video.
Yeah, she played the villain.
Oh.
Played the villain.
Sorry, someone in the chat just went slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross.
And then someone just said cha-cha real smooth.
Take it back now, y'all.
And someone's just gone, freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Oh God. Sorry to anyone getting a British education right now. What we do at parties.
Parties.
Oh, sorry.
Pass the tea.
What we do at parties.
Party.
Go parties.
What is it with Brits and Americans?
I don't know.
What do you mean, what is it? There's an ocean separating us.
And the island's bigger too.
But you guys are always making fun of each other. It's like the Belgians and the Dutch.
Did you know that apparently the British accent used to be closer to the American accent? Did anyone know that?
Yeah, in the times of Shakespeare.
Yeah, but then during the Industrial Revolution, we changed our accents because we thought the American one was too common. Which is hilarious considering the way that most of Britain speaks.
If anyone wants to see the Americans butchering my accent, look up Geordie Castle.
Geordie, what castle?
Yeah, there was a TV series called Castle, and they had a guy on there who was originally from Newcastle, and his accent was ridiculous.
Richard Fillion or something like that.
Oh,
no offense to any Americans
Newcastle.
listening, but you guys can't do any British accent. I've never heard an American be able to do a convincing British accent in my life.
That's so funny how Michael thought that he had such a good British accent. It really sounded like a mix between Australian and I don't know.
I actually was watching that last night. Funnily enough, the behind the scenes that his camera's caught with Martin Batshit. But he was like, "I'll have some water, full bit of water," and I was like, "Who talks like that?" I watched Mary Poppins, and that was the only Poppins of British that he had. Was Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, yeah.
English is not my mother tongue, but like I used to speak with an American accent, and I was really comfortable with it because I study more the British English and I read British English. That's why my accent transformed itself.
It's quite funny because Susan, obviously, your accent and the way you speak is more Americanized, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's because that's what I speak like hours a day. So that's why I had British English in school, and we actually had to pronounce it the British way, like can't instead of can't. And then I got an American boyfriend, and that went out of the window.
We have only British English at school.
Yeah.
No American. Absolutely.
Yeah, we was like theater. We had to spell that with R-E at the end instead of E-R.
Yeah, it's different.
It's like the on it MJ hashtag. When I was writing it out, it was painful to not put the U in. What is it with Americans and hating the letter U? Why do you guys hate the letter U? You don't have it in colour. You don't have it in honour.
I don't hate.
It was a joke about it.
We don't have it in flavour. I can't answer that one, to be honest with you.
I can.
Why?
I can. It makes sense to remove the U.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. What are you? Are you?
Not.
Sauron, stop eating chippies.
I'm not eating chips.
No, are you pronouncing the U? Are you saying couleur? No, you're saying color.
Colour.
Color.
Yeah, no, we say colour.
Yeah, you forget to pronounce the R, but there is no
we
U
don't forget
there.
to pronounce the R. We just don't roll it. We're not like colour.
It comes from it comes from the French, and that makes sense. They say couleur, They actually couleur. They say that couleur, but you don't say couleur.
Couleur.
Why are you talking at the end of it? Why are you going?
Because that's how. I'm sorry if there's any French in there, but that's how I hear French. Couleur.
So when they say bonjour, they don't say bonjour. They say bonjour.
Bonjour.
Poor French people listening must be so insulted.
French people like the
No,
back
I'm
of my
not
hand.
French, so I'm alright.
I love the French accent.
Someone said you sound like you're being sick. My bad.
David asks,
Can't
why
still
are we
copy it,
talking
yeah.
about accents in the MJ podcast? Because we were
Oh,
just talking about how
Just like
bad
that?
his British accent was.
Don't you feel like when you write the word color,
Michael Jackson.
that is kind of empty when you don't add a U? Looks like
Yes,
it
I can't write it.
doesn't look pretty, or I can't bring myself to write it without a U.
It's easier. It's one letter less. Anyway,
Spotless.
Jenny's in the
Yes.
chat here. She's not speaking, but she did post something in the chat room, and I guess I'll
One
just
sweet.
read it for her.
Should not.
She might not have a microphone. I grew up watching him in the 80s back in Malaysia. As I grew older, I grew to love and appreciate his music even more. I learned about him through his lyrics, his speeches, his interviews. Lately, I've learned a lot more about him online. I realize what a beautiful human being he is inside and outside. I am usually quite a fan, I think she means, but I will lash out whenever I feel like MJ needs support. Oh, a quiet fan, she meant. Is threatened and being hurt over and over again. I know that someday, once the accusers are dead, generations past, MJ legacy will shine brighter without these crazy evil people trying to tarnish him. But it's up to us to keep educating the next generations about the real Michael Jackson. Fun fact, everyone I know who lives in a remote area, limited access to media, they know MJ and they named their sons Michael because of Michael. He is just so fascinating. His music alone is touching everyone, anyone. The real universal language of love. Also, my daughter's initials are MJ. That's my tribute for him. If I have more children, all of them will have the initials of MJ. His personality, humanitarian efforts, soul message, talents, everything about him makes it so important for us to keep fighting for him. I want justice and truth to be revealed for him. I feel his love. I just want him to be happy and pray for his soul to rest in happiness and peace right now.
Yeah.
Nice, isn't it?
That's a
So
beautiful
sweet.
quote.
Guess what my middle name is?
What's your
Joseph?
No, Michael.
Oh.
Sir Richard Michael? Oh,
Yeah.
or is it then
The
Sir? No, it's then Sir Michael Richard. If Michael.
Oh yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah.
Go with that.
Someone just put in the chat, could I have missed it? Could I have missed favourite dance talk? There you go, favourite dance.
God.
He had 4 moves.
No, not like if you think about the choreography to the songs, like
Dangerous.
Did on tour.
I did like Smooth Criminal, I will admit.
Too bad.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah, that is a good one.
Absolutely
Criminal
dangerous.
Too bad.
The lame part, forget it.
Muggles, you're really quiet, babe, so that's why your voice keeps getting lost, I think, a little bit.
The volume.
Yeah, I think you have to come closer a little bit to the mic if you can.
Yeah, I already have you all the way up, so I can't make you any louder either.
Someone's just said that these are the answers to some people and their favourite dance, right? Dangerous, Smooth Criminal, Thriller, Dangerous
Black
Again.
or white.
Too bad. Too bad.
Too bad, yeah, I'm in agreement with you there, because that was crazy. That was crazy good.
Yeah, that's true. Dangerous and too bad.
Yeah.
Dangerous and too bad. Billie Jean, I think, actually gets forgotten a lot, but I think that's actually banging, that choreography.
Yeah,
I might
that's
be
a
the outcast. I'm going with
good dance.
You're going with what, sorry?
On that. Black or white. Since
Alright.
the way he did the different cultures, dance moves, and integrated
Yeah.
it with his own.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Good video.
Yeah.
My favorite videos. Black or white.
Can I just share a random bit of Michael trivia, if that's okay?
Yeah, go on.
Sure.
Sure.
Free.
Right. and I only recently found this out now. I like the musicals, so, and because I'm sure wasn't one of the children from The Sound of Music his like personal decorator for a while.
Pass.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, wasn't that what's her name?
Charmian Carr.
Yeah, was she Liesel?
Yes.
Right.
Well, she were one of her first roles. I think it was before The Sound of Music. She was in a musical about mannequins coming to life in a department store.
Oh.
And when she used to decorate his house, Michael didn't want furniture. He said, "Oh, because I think the musical is called Evening Primrose because he loved that musical, and it's all he would talk about. So he said, "Well, I want loads of mannequins." So that's where his mannequin obsession came from, I think.
Okay. I have never heard that before. Do you have more like that?
Well, I'm sure I'll think of something.
I had never.
I'm sure you
heard
would.
But yeah, it's quite a good little musical to watch. Actually, Anthony Perkins as well. But favorite dance move.
After favorite dance move, what is your favorite quote?
Burn all tabloids.
That's a good one.
Be right back.
That is a good one.
Lies run sprints, but the truth runs marathon.
Yeah.
John in the chat, John Rain, can you back off with that? You're constantly digging at people about the drug use and stuff. Like, let it go for a day.
Dad.
People in the chat are getting upset with it. Like, I get it, you've got an opinion, cool, you're entitled, but can you just chill out with it? Because I've seen about 6 or 7 comments from you about the whole drug thing. Like, just break on it. We're meant to be having a fun conversation, and you're making it unnecessarily dark.
I think my favorite quote would be.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Mine's burn all tabloids. Everyone.
In a world filled with hate, we must still dare to hope. In a world filled with anger, we must still dare to comfort. In a world filled with despair, we must still dare to dream. And in a world filled with distrust, we must still.
I think my favorite quote by Michael has to be, "Don't judge a person until you have sat down with them one-on-one, no matter what the story is."
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's
Sorry, say that. Sorry, Ian. Can you say that again? You really randomly cut out for me on that one.
My favorite quote, I think, has to be the one where he says, "Don't judge a person, until you've sat down with them one-on-one. I don't care what the story is."
Oh yeah, it's a great one.
I got.
I don't.
If you enter this world knowing that you are loved and you leave this world knowing the same, then everything that happens in between can be dealt with.
That was the same quote I was going to say.
No, sorry.
That's okay. I have a poster of that quote, and that's my favorite one.
Yeah, I think
that's quite a tragic quote, that.
Also the quote of Man in the Mirror, the chorus.
Yeah, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look in the mirror.
Take a look at yourself and make
that face, yeah.
I live by it every day.
He didn't write it, though, Men in the Mirror.
Saida.
Yeah, that was Sadia and Glenn.
Saida Garrett, yeah.
Sadia.
Candyman.
Sadia.
So,
I'd quite like to see.
Huh?
He produced it and stuff. It's good.
Hold on.
I'd quite like to see Spike Lee finish doing his thriller finish doing his trilogy of Michael documentaries. But I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't see why it wouldn't. He actually hasn't had a stance on it at all. Everyone keeps bringing up the fact that the day was cancelled or whatever. He cancelled Prince's one as well. It's because he's busy.
Oh right, sorry.
Yeah.
I apologise.
No, it's fine. No, but it's not a dig. But I see that misinformation going around. Like earlier when you played the Pepsi ad thing, Sousa, to start off, people were saying, a couple of people said, "Oh, that's Wade in that," and I'm like, "No, it's not. It's not Wade in it. It's not Wade in that ad.
I thought it was James Safe's truck that was in the ad.
No, neither of them were. It was a little black kid.
Oh no. No, I'm thinking. Oh, I'm thinking about the other
Pepsi
Pepsi. I'm thinking about the other Pepsi. I'm thinking about the other Pepsi ads.
Oh, the one about Michael in the dressing room.
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
one.
No, not that one. It's the piano one where I'll be there, and there's Michael playing the piano, and we played it at the start for those who missed it. It was Michael playing the piano, and then little Michael comes up behind him, and people were saying, "Oh, Wade's in the video." No, he wasn't. No,
he's not.
No, that's not Wade. Where are they getting that from?
Apparently, this is apparently where it's from because I have read this. Apparently, Wade's mum. This is where the rumor that Michael wanted a white child to play him in that thing come from. Apparently, Wade's mum called someone and got Wade an audition. And when Wade turned up, everyone was like, "What the hell?" Like Wade wanted to be in it. Apparently, don't quote me on that. I've read it before. I can't remember where I've read it. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But it's not Wade in the commercial. Everyone chill. It's not him.
It's him.
We got singing men in this chat. We should form a boy band.
Wait, who's singing?
The singing man.
It's not me. I can't sing.
Oh, you
Oh,
can.
is it me?
You don't have to be able to sing. I mean, Madonna sounded good on her Vivo too after she uploaded her Eurovision performance. So I mean, we can make you guys sound good too.
Someone just said it was dreadful.
We should sing.
And they
like
call her the
this.
queen of pop, you know, as if she's on the same level. I mean, really? I'm sorry, Jules, if you're still in chat. I know you love Madonna, but that was really terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Why is she like she?
Don't mind me, Moshe.
So what's the whole deal with her and Michael Jackson's like? Because she has said a lot of like Rudy Duty stuff about Michael.
She is
like
she's filthy.
She's a witch.
It's easy. Yeah, she's a witch. I agree, but
She's a witch.
she.
Michael even referred to her as a witch.
Oh yes, he did. Yeah.
Sorry, guys, but look at her performances. That has got Satan written all over it. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's freaky. Her live performances are freaky as hell. They really unsettle me.
That and I didn't like what she did with Drake. That was a whole other thing.
Oh, that was.
What did she do?
I kind of like Madonna until she started wearing those pointy tits. That's where it went, like...
Makes her look like a bog.
Downwards for me.
I thought she was trying to get cell service.
I'm not too sure you can salsa.
Can you hear me now?
That's probably the best one I've heard so far.
Resistance to my music will not be tolerated.
It's just that I don't see how she is called the queen of pop. I mean,
Janet is. Dude.
Yeah, someone called Janet the queen of pop.
Of course she is.
Is it Janet Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh, Cassandra, you're sounding like a robot again.
Robot's back.
Yeah.
Not wrong. We don't have to go into Janet how they dance. It's so different. Janet dances like way better, and she knows how to sing.
Right.
Everything, Muggles. Everything you're saying, Muggles. I'm really struggling to hear you. I hear like 3 of the words.
Sorry, because I have to. I don't have to speak louder because it's in the middle of the night. Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's fine. I'm just I feel bad because I feel like I'm ignoring you by accident.
No, I understand.
Just whisper.
Yeah. It's midnight already.
Sir Richard, how old are you?
I'm 39.
Oh, you're old too. Have you seen?
I'm not old.
Like me? No, I mean like me.
I'm even now. Yeah.
No, like me. You're my age. The rest is so young.
No. Okay.
Have you seen him live?
Alive.
No.
Alive.
Live.
Oh.
Have you seen him live?
No, never. I regret not seeing him live.
Oh, Cassandra, I had to mute you because it's like an alien invasion through your microphone.
I
I think you have to log off and log back in again because there's really weird sounds coming from your mic.
Maybe that's what Madonna was doing with her tits. She was trying to get cell service for ET.
Thank you.
You people are crazy.
We have Nicole in here too. I don't know if Nicole can or wants to say something.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, we're loud. Sorry.
All right, I'm just letting you guys talk. My bad. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, you can.
You have to on this chat, or you never get heard.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was completely fine with letting you talk. That's you know.
How long have you been a fan for?
I would say since I was about maybe 12.
I don't know how long you're a fan now, because you have to say how old you are then.
Okay, I'm 29 now.
Ah.
Young.
So young.
I will say this, that my mom, since you just mentioned the live thing, she saw him in the Victory Tour, but I never saw him live, unfortunately.
Awesome. So she saw the Jacksons then.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she's been a fan since the Jackson 5. And I will say this, that, you know, I became a fan after the 30th anniversary concert.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you the reason why is because when I was a kid, I was terrified of Thriller.
Oh, you too?
Yes, I could not get the zombie stuff I could handle, but the beginning, I was like, oh hell no. I can't do it. I can't do it. No. So once I hit 12, I looked at it again and I was like, was I really scared of this when I was a kid? And
Wait, I'm still scared of it. Still, 27 and still scared.
Yeah. So I guess that would be my Michael
looks
story.
like a cat though.
Yeah, it was like
he's a
they call it
werecat.
the werecat. Yeah, the werecat.
It does look like a cat.
A little fun fact about the Thriller
It's a
video. The makeup person, the person that did all the makeup for the film, Rick Baker, did all the makeup for the first Nightmare on Elm Street film.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah.
Now
I love those
that
films,
is
yeah.
scary, Freddy Krueger.
I met him.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, the real Freddy.
Yeah, but you met him without the makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not scary then.
Well, but England.
I always thought that little song they sang was so scary. The 1-2, Freddy's coming for you.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Susan. Don't freak me out. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop.
All you creepy people, stop. Like I still have nightmares like I'm 6 years old. Stop it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. I'm not gonna sing on the stream because.
Nah, you don't hear me sing either. I'm dreadful.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Someone put in the chat, is Michael with you? I think I can hear him. No.
No.
That's Sauron.
Yeah,
That's not a fake accent.
Oh, it
Sauron,
actually
I think
is.
someone thinks you're Michael Jackson.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you sound nothing like him.
No, I really
Like-
don't.
Actually, no.
His voice has changed. I think.
Mark Jackson.
Yeah, Michael moved to Newcastle.
Well, no one would be looking for him there, to be fair.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, I saw
Some
it on
people
the
think
chat
it's
as well.
alive.
What is everyone's favourite outfit that you wore?
Well, let's see. I have a
And
couple.
least favourite.
Oh, I know the least
I know.
favorite. Can do you know? Can you guess?
The blue one?
Oh yeah.
No.
That,
Oh, I know what it is. It's the dangerous one, isn't it?
I remember.
the golden body stocking. No, it's the blue one. That's absolute that blue pajama thing. I don't know what he was thinking there.
Yeah.
But the dangerous one.
Can we all agree that we know what he was doing with the gold pants? Can we all agree what we exactly what he was doing?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. No.
Agree.
And it was very ugly, but yet you have to look because it's there.
It's there.
I mean, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, right.
That was a very good marketing move, I believe.
Me and Susan talked about those gold pants because I was cracking up because when he came out, he's in all this gold, and he looks like, you know, he looks like all like, you know, what is worse, like sci-fi. He looks like all like futuristic, and he's got these big old like strap things on his legs, which are all like, you know, like buckles, and on his arms. And he takes them off, and it's loafers and socks. And I was just looking at it going, it's like he went from RoboCop to RoboCop's granddad in the space of about 10 seconds.
When I entered the fandom, people were talking about the gold pants, and I was like, "What's so special about it?"
Oh, let's not explain that because.
Oh, please God, no! Please God, no!
I was like, "What?"
I would say I learned a lot from the gold pants that I did not want to know.
Oh God, no! We're doing it.
But what was the best outfit? I'm gonna go for a rock with you.
Come together.
That's got to be, yeah.
I mean, that was.
I like a bad. Like, my favorite.
I think my least favorite is the one from.
What about the smooth criminal outfit?
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah.
What did you say, Muggles? You really have to speak up because you're very.
I said my least favorite, I think, is the one from Remember the Time.
I liked that one.
I like that one too.
No, it was. I don't know why. You know, it was just. I don't know. It was my least favorite. It doesn't mean that I don't like it. But I think it would be like smooth. It would be Smooth Criminal or Dangerous.
Katu says,
Come together. Come together.
Yes, that's what Katu just said in the chat.
Yeah.
Of course.
Kind of like his costume in The Wiz.
But you just like it because he took it off. Half.
Ew, no!
Like it, he took it off.
That's why I like it.
Oh, God's sake.
It's
getting steamy in here.
Being honest.
Oh, Kirby. Kirvin.
Hey,
Oh my God,
men
no,
do it to us, we can do it to men.
We're
It's already
getting
done.
we're getting the MJ pervs in here.
No, trust me, this is quite. Susan will tell you, this is quite mild compared to some of the things we've heard people say.
What's been said?
Oh no, that's not going.
We're gonna skip that because it's
My favourite Michael outfit.
We forgot Dirty Diana. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
Very pure.
My
Dirty
favourite Michael
Diana.
outfit is his outfit from The Wiz.
Oh, I wanted to watch that. Yeah.
The Scarecrow?
The Scarecrow.
Yeah!
I was going to mention that.
It was so cute.
Yeah, I'm a huge Wizard of
I've never
Oz
seen
fan,
that.
so of course I'm biased.
The Way You Make Me Feel, I think, is obviously another favourite of mine.
That's so simple.
Yes.
It's just black pants with.
Yeah,
blue
but
shirt.
I like simple. I'm not a sparkly girl. So I appreciated it.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Oh, do you know what one I didn't like? You know, during the was it the history tour when he came out for You Are Not Alone with that black mesh thing on and the gold pants?
yeah.
I was really confused because that looked like my nan's cardigan.
Getting retro there.
Oh, it did. It was all lace and all like, and I was like,
God.
"Babe, what are you wearing?" But
Oh yeah,
just me.
Cheyenne, I
Oh,
have you
God.
muted because you had a lot of noise coming from. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, try
Do I
again.
keep
Cheyenne.
hearing Chewbacca?
Yeah, that's Chewbacca there.
Oh,
Go on, do it again, Richard.
Oh gosh, that was a
noise
creepy
people
laugh.
made when they saw the gold pants.
Chewy.
Testing, 1, 2,
What was
3.
that?
Testing, 1, 2,
What?
3.
Yeah,
I'll do
we can hear
something.
you, Cheyenne. Hello,
Oh,
Cheyenne.
Got lost.
and she was here for a second.
About
Though.
that,
Background noise.
I hear
Oh, I've got
something,
one.
but-
if you think
Favorite
that's
hair.
hilarious, you should see the penis jokes people have came up for David Bowie.
Oh, David Bowie.
What? I feel like we've gone into dangerous territory.
I
Yeah,
really don't.
you
wanna
remind
think-
me
I
of-
really don't want to think about David.
You were
Bowie's
X-rated, that.
penis.
Yeah.
You do.
I haven't heard of David Bowie.
I had a thing
The
there.
Labyrinth movie.
Yes.
Oh, right. Oh.
What movie?
Oh, okay. The Labyrinth movie.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
No, I saw it like last year, and I noticed. I didn't really mean to notice, but I just happened to notice. So
it was decent.
That movie is such a mind fuck.
But it's kind of good. I love the soundtracks. I love the soundtracks.
I don't remember.
Michael Jackson was originally up to be the Goblin King in that movie.
What was that? Look at that.
Wasn't he originally up to be Edward Scissorhands as well?
Yep.
Yeah, and Willy Wonka.
I was in another. Oh, what was that film that I wanted to be in?
It's on.
And the Doctor.
I have tried to change that on Wikipedia a few times because it says on there that Michael tried to lobby for that part.
That wasn't the case.
But that wasn't the case. It was the other way around because Tim Burton really wanted him to play Edward Scissorhands, but for some reason back then that wasn't possible contract-wise or whatever. So
I think
they
that
just let
was
that go, and
the middle of the Dangerous, wasn't it?
That's when
It was gonna be in
he
Hulk.
picked Johnny Depp, but
Johnny
it was Burton's first choice was Michael Jackson. I think I have been trying to change that now for 10 years, and every time I think about it, I'm going to try it. And then within a few minutes, it gets changed back, and I get actually a warning that I shouldn't post fake news and stuff like that.
Ironic on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
It was going to be in Hulk.
Right. Guys, I've got a question for you. I've got a question for you. Favourite and least favourite Michael hairstyle? He gives us so much to talk about. Yeah, Jerry Cole always wins. Jerry Cole wins every time.
My least favourite was the small wig.
The what?
Like when he performed in 1995 or 1996. Not the dangerous one. Not the dangerous when he had curly hair. Like the other one when the wig was just
the one from
going wild.
The Leo DiCaprio hair. Yeah, the middle part in long bangs.
Even though it was cute, but like when he started to wear wigs, it was starting to show.
My least favourite is when he had a fringe. Oh, sorry, what is it? Bangs? We call it a fringe. What's the American word for it?
You mean the shorter hair?
No, he had it at Elizabeth Taylor's birthday. I don't know if anyone, or there was a night honouring Elizabeth, and he wrote a song for Elizabeth Taylor, and he wore his hair, and he had bangs or fringe, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, not loving the fringe. Oh, you call them bangs? I'm not loving the fringe personally.
I don't
The
know.
fringe.
I don't know what that is.
It's going off.
I just didn't like anything that was straight hair. And
that was like most of his adult life.
The worst one was the O2 announcement. I mean, I don't know what happened there.
A lot of people say that wasn't actually him, though. People were saying it was like a body double. He had a body double go up and do it or something.
Me and Susan and I had written that one. Yeah, but the way he was behaving and it but I mean, Joseph Jackson even said that he used body doubles for things. Michael was known to use body doubles for certain things. It's not unknown. Yeah, it's not a, if his dad's
because he had Navi.
Yeah, he used to have Navi go out the front sometimes while he went out the back.
Yeah, but I don't think Navi really looks like him at all.
Oh,
I will agree with that.
Yeah, but he played an amazing part, on the Searching for Neverland, but he doesn't look like him.
No, he doesn't.
No, he did. He could have did a good job, but he just really doesn't look like him.
I think that's the problem, and I said this.
CGI or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the problem. I said this to Susan, I think when we were chatting the other night, Susan, didn't know that whatever film I liked the book by the Bodyguards. But I didn't like the film, not because it wasn't. I thought Navi did a bad job, but because you can't. No one can be Michael.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's kind of like whenever I see a film about Princess Diana, like who was that? Oh, Diane Kruger, I think her name is, the Australian lady, and she did a great job. Like her acting was great, but she's not Diana.
Yes.
And so I think I don't know. For me it doesn't work, but that's just personal opinion.
You know, like her posture and her way of like talking. You know, she did it like Diana, but she didn't look like her. You know, she and that's what kind of bothered me in the Diana movie.
Yeah. I think when you see someone, especially someone like Michael, whose face is literally the most famous person in the world, still 10 years later, he's still the most famous person in the world.
Well, didn't Natalie Portman did that film with Jackie Kennedy? Like, I mean, I think she did. I think she did a great job with that. Like,
Ooh, ow, ooh, ears, ow. What was that?
What's that?
Cassandra's back. Cheyenne, I'm gonna have to mute you again because I don't know what that is. Sounds like horses.
Did anybody else hear that ringing?
it sounds like horses.
Horses in the attic.
Horse and carriage.
Yeah, I think it's hard when you're trying to be someone who's the most famous person in the world. What is that noise?
Navi,
No clue.
I have a question.
Navi looks the closest to MJ than any other tribute artist. I don't agree with that because Cass, when he wasn't as chubby as he is now, he looked way more like Michael Jackson than Navi ever did. Sorry, go ahead.
Speaking of awful, oh sorry.
Who had a question? Someone had a question. For who?
I had So, oh god, I forgot. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Sorry.
Be right back here.
Okay, Sir Richard. I see all kinds of green around you guys' names, but...
Speaking... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, no, I was about to say, while Muggles is thinking of her question, Sauron, say what you were going to say.
Yeah, I recently watched for the first time The Man in the Mirror, the Michael Jackson story that they aired on VH1, and that was awful.
No, I hate it.
Oh my, that was
dreadful. I don't even bother watching
that. What was
He
that?
brought that impersonator, Valentino, whatever his name is, and even the documentary, it wasn't really well because they kind of gave us false information.
What documentary are we talking about?
Man in the Mirror, the Michael Jackson story.
Yeah, the 2016 one, I think.
Oh no!
God, that was horrible.
One that came out in the 80s, I think.
Yeah.
They kind of made you look like
that was
guilty or something.
awful. Yeah.
Is that the one where with the strip search in it? Was that a yes?
I think so.
I think I'm talking about the one with Flex Alexander.
Oh, that one?
Searching for Neverland?
No.
Searching for Neverland was actually okay, I thought. That's with the bodyguards, right?
Yeah, that's Navi. That's Navi's the Searching for Neverland one.
And the Mirror came out after American Dream.
Yeah, so that came out like the early 2000s.
That was the 80s.
There's literally a scene where it shows Michael in rehab, and it's played by Canadian actors pretend to be English, and they make Dick Van Dyke sound like he's related to the Queen.
What did I just hear?
I said there's a scene where they show Michael in rehab, and he's surrounded by Canadian actors pretending to be like drug addicts, and literally one of the lines is, "Don't worry, love, not everyone's gonna believe that." And I'm like, what?
Oh god.
Oh my god, I have to watch that. Send me a link.
No.
I shall.
Yeah, it came out in 2004.
Do it.
I started like to. I came into the community like last year, and I was just getting exactly 1 year ago. I was like getting to know him and stuff, and the Man in the Mirror documentary came up on YouTube, and I was like, oh, maybe I could get to know him by watching the documentary, and that was like the worst idea because they really made it look as though he could be guilty or something.
Yeah.
That will always be something people used to sell. People refuse to acknowledge that when you break down the claims and you take the emotion out of it, that it's nonsensical.
From it, that's why I can't really trust John Brack. Not John Brack. Sorry, his British friend. What's his name?
Louis Theroux.
No, the one who
Harass
claims
scumbag.
Paris his daughter.
Mark
Lester.
Lester.
Lester, yes.
I think it aired in Channel 5 in the UK, if I'm not mistaken.
It actually, the one you're talking about actually aired again recently. But did anyone in the UK notice what? It made me so angry. Because I've pretty much banned Channel 4 in my house since Leaving Neverland. I'm like to my husband, I'm like, don't you dare put Channel 4 on in this house. And he still sneaks and watches it because I come in sometimes, I turn on the telly when I've been out and it's on Channel 4 and I'm like, oh. But I put the telly on the other day, last night it was, just after I got off the chatting to you, Susa, and Leaving Neverland came on at midnight, exactly midnight on June 25th. They put Leaving Neverland on, and I was like, "You absolutely
really?
Sorry, Susa, I'm doing it. Fucking scumbags."
Hey, no coincidence.
I heard they were going to do that about a week ago. They announced it.
It was disgusting.
Who
and
wants
I'd
to
heard
watch
they were gonna
that
do
shit again?
Be surprised.
Guilt mongers. Pedophiles.
Yeah.
Pedophiles are the people who
That's really what it is. Only pedos would actually wanna
really enjoy
watch
that.
that
That's disgusting.
for a second time.
Yeah. It's just.
I've never in my whole entire life known it to be okay to have that level of graphic description in any documentary, let alone one about child abuse.
Back now.
Yeah.
Now even kids know about it. They probably saw it, and that's just like, how can parents like let kids watch it? Because a friend of mine told me that two kids came at her and they were like, "How can you support him? How?" And that because he's a you know what, and that's very shocking because now even kids know it.
Kids are hearing it from their parents, though. They're believing what their parents.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's really sad.
You know,
I gotta tell you this. A funny story. So, I was in high school and we had this art festival, and I was like in this art class, and we had like different I was able to put some of my art pieces in the festival. So one of the things I did was my older brother bought me this Michael Jackson lamp, and it was like a bust kind of one. And what I did was I just took all the electronics out and everything, and I just turned it into just a normal bust. You couldn't even tell it was a lamp because I really did a lot of work with it. So I put it in, and I was in my own section, and I was kind of sitting there, and my gym teacher and his kids come over, and one of his kids goes, "Oh, that's before he turned white, right?" And I was like,
I hate that. Oh my gosh, it is so racist.
I make it an objective, educate. For example, my little siblings, I educated them. I told them, I told them about vitiligo and how it affects you and stuff. And I really can't stand it because they thought he bleached his skin or something. And I really wanted them to know the truth and not be affected by those eyes.
Yeah.
I think people should stand up more against crap like that coming out in the on their TVs. You know, I can see how you might not like Michael Jackson. I mean, there are people who don't like him. I mean, that's fine, but the stuff like that could happen to you too, or your family member, or whatever. It's so easy
just don't think about others.
to falsely accuse someone like that, you know. And people think, oh, well, he's dead, so who cares? And but
it's easy to judge anyone.
But it's about, you know, the principle. You can't do that to someone. It doesn't matter who it is, and you know, they can do it to you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see why not, because there are a lot of people who see that it's bullshit, but they're just silent As if they don't care.
Because that's just not
That's true,
related
yeah.
to them. So
Too
if
scared.
it's not their problem, they just don't care.
Well,
But
it's,
do you know,
People like that.
it's not
does
their
anyone
problem
remember-
yet. But like I said,
Yeah,
it could be their
but,
problem
you know-
tomorrow. Sorry, Ted.
Yeah, it can be, but they don't think about what is going to be tomorrow. They think what is now. What is happening now? So, you know.
Hey,
People
Soros.
say mind your own business, so people mind their own business, and that's...
Go ahead, Tish.
That's all.
I will just say to people, does anyone remember that quote? Like, first they came for these people, and I didn't speak up. Then they came for these people, and I didn't speak up. And in the end, they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me.
Right.
Oh.
I
No.
mean, the full-on
No.
quote, I think, is first they came for the communists, and I said nothing because I wasn't a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I said nothing because I wasn't a socialist. And like, I don't like quoting the full thing because I'm like, I don't like the politics of it.
No, I don't.
But that quote is so important because at first they say, if you want to see it, what means that? It's really frustrating. Sorry, I can't. I
Hold
hear
on.
that damn noise.
Sauron, I don't know what you're eating,
Yeah.
but it's cracking.
Oh.
Sorry.
Rice Krispies, is it?
Go ahead, Tits.
Like, let me just rephrase it.
Oh,
Okay,
thanks.
so first they came for Michael Jackson, and I said nothing because I wasn't Michael Jackson or a Michael Jackson fan. And then if you twist it and say they come for whoever, like first they came for this person, then they came for me, and there was no one to speak for me because I hadn't said a damn word.
Right.
If you don't speak for others, how the hell can you ever expect anyone to speak for you? Because I'm telling you right now, all these Michael Jackson obsessive haters, look, and you don't have to like Michael Jackson. No one's telling you have to like him. You don't have to like his music. You don't have to like any of it.
Right.
But if you allow one false allegation to stand, when they will be the people who, if they ever get falsely accused, they will scream the loudest about how wrong it is and no one's defending them. Well, the reason no one's defending you is A, because you're a jackass, and B, because you didn't speak up when it was wrong for someone else.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Could happen,
let me
though.
just
Because they
want
want to live the double standard.
Oh. What happened?
Okay. Nothing.
Well, anyway, people, I'm off to bed because it is now 2 minutes past 12, and I'm up early in the morning for work.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I
end
gotta
up.
go too.
It is after 1 here, and I have to work tomorrow too. So I'm gonna end the stream. Next time we're gonna talk about the accusations and stuff. And I don't know if you guys have seen the video I put up this morning. I don't know anyone who is bored today and doesn't
V for
know.
Vendetta.
Which
V for
video?
Vengeance.
Yeah, the V for
Was
Vendetta.
that the V for Vendetta?
Yeah, it's 6 hours
Oh,
and
I
25 minutes
I started
long.
watching it.
I'm
I
staying up.
started watching it.
Yeah, I've seen only a couple hours myself.
Yeah, it's very long. I mean, I haven't even seen. I edited it, but I haven't even seen it the full 6 hours 25. But
Yeah.
I went to bed.
Hours.
I uploaded it yesterday around 12, and I just went to bed because it was so big and it took a while to process. And I woke up this morning, was still playing, and there were actually people in chat that had been watching for 6 hours.
Oh no.
So kudos to you guys. And
The Titanic.
it's the video that I uploaded last year on June 25th. And Sauron, you're really cracking. I don't know what it is, but it's
Oh.
and I think that's my way to honor MJ. I'm not really a fan type. I mean I couldn't really share any fan stories because I don't have any. But that's how I decided to honor him today, and I hope that people will share it. I hope that people will watch it in parts of 30 minutes or an hour.
Online.
It's very long, but there's a lot of there's no Leaving Neverland stuff in there because it's an old blog that I wrote 10 years ago.
That's 4 hours old.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask questions next time on the live to see if you guys saw all 6.5 hours.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Actually, I might.
The other 4.
I was so joking.
I might actually do more of these because I actually
I have
like
holidays
doing
now,
this
so
stuff.
I can do it.
So I'm subscribed to the channel. It's
Metal Maker.
great. Well, I mean, share it, guys, and next time, I think maybe we're gonna do the lives once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
From now on, because
Can I join?
It's you can always join. I mean, just let me know,
Oh, awesome.
and I'll make your names blue so that you can always join the live whenever you please. Because the
I'll
news
just join mysteriously.
right. The news is a little bit slower at the moment concerning the allegations and the. In case something happens in between, I guess we're gonna go on the live. But otherwise, it's just once every 2 weeks, so that I will have some more time also to finish scripts for new videos and stuff like that. I don't think we can talk for 3. Well, we can talk for 3 hours every week, but I don't know if it's gonna be any interesting information. So. I guess I'm gonna put it. Let's see. It's Wednesday now. I'm gonna put the next one for July. Well, let's do July 7th. I mean,
July. Stuff like that.
Oh man.
Ooh, July 7th. Okay, I mean, I can do that.
I think
Depends if I'm working, but
yeah. I mean,
I've always got time.
that was the memorial, I guess. So let's do July 7th.
Yeah.
For the next stream. It's on a Sunday. And most people will be
doing the funeral. This funeral.
No, memorial.
Yeah, the
memorial. Yeah.
Funeral was September 3rd.
Her funeral sometime in September.
Yeah.
it was that long. It was in September. That's how far. That was how long it was. That's how long it was.
70 days.
Oh jeez.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I really thought something was going to happen today, and turns out it was something positive, but I really thought something negative was going to happen. I don't know, maybe the press was going to just do something, or those Leaving Neverland people are going to drop some kind of bomb. But, you know, I'm pretty grateful that today didn't go bad, you know.
No, I honestly expected something to happen today. But
they tried on Sunday.
I think it was a good day, and I'm gonna end the live stream. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining.
Thanks, Liz.
Chat.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And
hey, thanks.
you guys can stay on, so I can give you the powers for the next live, and I'll just end the live stream now. And I see you guys July 7th, I guess.
Yeah.
You certainly will.